Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 8th. So students, in today's video we will start with our new topic of grammar syllabus. So now we will read about numbers. So what are number in English language and how many numbers we are having. So these are the things that we will cover in this video. So now let's begin our today's video, that is based on number. So first of all students, we are having that what actually number means. Okay, so let's say that we are having about a number. If a noun tells about one or more than one, it is called a number. So first of all, the most important thing that we are having here, that here we are talking about noun only. Okay, so if we are having a noun and that noun tell us about this thing, that is only one or that is more than one, then we can say that this is number. Okay, so we are having some examples here to clear this thing. We are having two different category. This category is having the title that is only one, and here we are having the title more than one. Okay, so let's have a look. First of all, we are having a boy. So yes, we have seen this thing that we have noun only here because we are talking about nouns. So all these words that we are having here, they all words are related with noun category. So here we are having a boy. It means we are talking about only one boy, but here we are having boys. It means there were more than one boys. Okay, next we are having a girl. A girl means only single girl was there, and here we are having girls. It means more than one girl. Okay, next we are having a pen. That means one single pen, and here we are having pens. It means more than one. Next we are having a table. That means one single table we are talking about here, and here we are having tables. It means more than one in quantity. Okay, so yes, if we are talking about only one, then we can say that yes, we are having only one, like we are having here. And now we can write the articles like a or n, that depends on the sound. Okay, but when we are having more than one, then we are having the plural forms, and in plural forms, yes, we cannot write the articles a or n. Okay, so now we are having kinds of numbers. So what is number, that is clear to us. I hope that a noun that tells us about one or more than one, or we can say when a noun tells about the quantity, then we can say that it is a number. And now we are talking about that how many kinds of number we are having. So let's see, we are having one and two kinds of number. The first one, we are having singular number. So let's see what singular number means. If a noun tells us about only one, then it is called singular number. So yes, the table that we have discussed in the last slide, so in that slide we were having two categories, right? On one side we were having only one, and on the another side we were having more than one. So now we are having the language, the sentence here in this form, that if we are talking about only one, then that is called as a singular number. And now we are having plural number. So what is plural number means? If a noun tells about more than one, so these are the key words, that is only one, that is known as singular number, and if we are talking about more than one, then it is called as a plural number. Okay, I hope it is clear. So one more time I am repeating, I am summarizing this thing, that in our English language we are having two different kinds of number. They are singular number and plural number. Singular number means when we talk about only one. Okay, so when the quantity is only one, then it is known as a singular number. Like the table we have discussed, we were having a boy, a girl, right? And what is plural number? So if we are talking about more than one, if the quantity is more than one, then it is known as plural number, like we can say boys, girls. Okay, so yes, we are having two numbers, singular number and plural number. All right. moving on, now we are having some rules. So, and with the help of these rules, we can change a singular number into plural number. So yes, we are having two different kinds of numbers. Now we can change the nouns from singular number into plural number. So yes, in our examination, we can have the question in this way, that change these nouns into plural, or we can have in this way also, that change the number. So it means if they are in singular number, then we have to change them into plural ones. If they are already in the plural form, then we have to convert them into singular one. So in this manner we can have the question. So yes, we can change the numbers of the noun. We can change, from singular to plural, and yes, from plural to singular also. And for that we were having certain rules. So here we are talking about all the rules that we are having to change the numbers. Okay, so let's have the look of the very first rule that we are having here. Generally, we add s at the end of the word to make it plural. So we are having our first rule, that how can we change the number, how can we change singular number into plural number. So according to first rule that we are having here, we have to add s at the end of the word to make it plural. And we are having some examples here to clear this thing. Here we are having fan. Okay, so what is the spelling? We are having F-A-N. So this is singular. So if we are having only fan, then yes, we are talking about only one single fan. But we can change this singular into plural. How? Yes, we have to add s, right? The spelling, we were having fan, and we add s after this. So yes, now it is fans. Okay, so now we are having plural number. Similarly, here we are having flat. Flat means one single flat we are talking about, and now we have to convert it into plural number. So what we are doing, we are just adding s after the spelling. So here we are having F-L-A-T-S. Okay, so flats means more than one flat. Now we are having next shirt. So yes, we are having one single shirt, but now when we are converting this singular noun into plural one, so what we are doing, we are adding s. Okay, so now we are having shirts, S-H-I-R-T-S. Okay, clear? So this is the first rule to convert singular nouns into plural nouns. So one more time I am summarizing this first rule. According to this rule, we have to add s at the end of the spelling to make the singular nouns into plural ones. Okay, now we are having some more examples. So here we are having horse. So now we are talking about one single horse, but we have to convert it into plural. So what we are doing, we are adding s at the end of the spelling. So here we are having horses. So now we are talking about more than one horse. Now we are having pen. So yes, we have to add s at the end of the spelling. Similarly, we are having chair. So this is one single chair, and now we are having plural form, that is chairs. Now we are having friend. So it means one single friend we are talking about here, and if we are having more than one friend, then we have to write plural form, that is friends. Okay, so we can see the sentence also, like here I am talking about that I have only one friend, and now here we can say that I have many friends. Okay, so friend means singular form, that is only one friend, and friends means plural form, that is more than one friend. Okay, similarly we are having dog. So that is a singular form, and if we are talking about more than one dog, then we have to write the plural form, that is dogs. And we can see all the examples. In all the examples, what we are doing, we are just adding s at the end of the spelling. Okay, so one more time we can see, suppose we are having dog, so we have to add s, so it will be dogs. Okay, so this is singular and this is plural, right? So one more thing is clear here, that is that all these words that we are having here, they all are in the category of a noun. So yes, this term, that is number, it is related to noun only. We can convert nouns into singular, or we can say into plurals. All right, now we are having second rule. So let's see. if the last letter of the word is S, double S, SH, CX, X or Z, then we have to add ES, write Y to make it plural. So this is the second rule that we are having here. So according to the first rule, we just have to add S, okay. And now the second rule is saying to us that if the last letter of the spelling, or we can say if the last letter of the word, so now we have to read the word very carefully. Now we have to look to the spelling very carefully, and we have to see that if the last letters of the word are, we are having so many options here, that is single S, double S, SH, CX, S or Z. So if we are having any of these letters, then we have to add ES. So now we won't add only S, but we have to add ESY to make it plural. Okay, so this is the second rule. Again, we are having some of the examples to clear this rule. So let's see. First of all, we are having bus. So let's read the spelling very carefully. We are having bus. So what is the last letter of the spelling? The last letter is S. So we are having this S here in this rule. So now according to this rule, we have to apply this rule, and now we have to add ES. Okay, so what we are doing, we are writing ES here. So just look at here. So here we are having bus. So what is the last letter? Last letter is S. So now we have to add ES. So it will be buses. BUSES. Okay, so yes, you have to learn all these letters, and if we are having any of these letters at the end of the word, that in the place of S we have to add ES, okay, to turn these nouns into plural one. Right? More examples we are having here. Next word that we are having is bush. So again, let's see the letters that we are having, and at the end we are having SH. So yes, SH is also here in the list. So now we have to add ES. Okay, so this is bush, and the plural one will be bushes. Okay, and what will be the spelling? The spelling will be BUSHES. All right. Next we are having match. So again, just look at the last word that we are having here. The last letters are CH. Yes, CH again here, this is available in the list. So again we have to apply this rule, and we have to add ES. Okay, so match, it will be matches. Next we are having class. So what are the last letters that we are having? Double S. Yes, double S is also there in this list. So again we have to add ES. So this is class, and the plural form will be classes. Okay, so just learn all these letters, and if any of these letter is there at the end of the word, then we have to add ES after the spelling to make the nouns plural ones. Okay, some more examples we are having. So now the word is a brush. The last letter is SH. Again we have to add ES. So brush, it will be brushes. Next one is bench. Again we are having CH at the end of the word. So we have to add ES. So bench, it will be benches. Next one is box. So now the last letter is X. Again we have to apply the rule, because last letter we are having X here. So we have to add ES. So the box, it will be boxes. Okay. Next we are having quiz. Again the last letter is Z. So because of this we have to apply the rule. So we have to add ES, and yes, we will add one more Z here. So it will be quizzes. Okay, so this is the second rule, and according to this rule we are having certain letters, and if any of these letters is there at the end of the word, then we have to add ES to convert the singular nouns into plural nouns. All right. Now we are having new rule. So let's read what this rule says. So according to this rule, if the last letter of the word is Y, and before Y we are having any consonant, then we have to remove Y, and in the place of Y we have to add IES to make it plural. So yes, it's a very important rule that we are having here, and according to this rule there should be two conditions. The first condition is that the last letter of the word, it should be Y, and the second second condition is that before Y there should be one consonant. So now students, I am very much sure that you all are aware with this term that what consonant means. So yes, in our English language, in our English alphabets, we are having 5 vowels. Okay, they are A, E, I, O and U. Okay, so these 5 letters are known as vowels, and the rest of all the other alphabets, they are known as consonant. So A, E, I, O and U, these are 5 vowels, and all the other alphabets, they are known as consonant. So if we are having Y at the end of the word and before Y we are having any consonant, then what we have to do? Then we have to remove Y, and in the place of Y we have to add IES to convert that singular noun into plural ones. Okay, so we are having some example here to make this rule more clear. The first example we are having here, lady. So let's see, we are having lady. So yes, the last letter we are having, that is Y. Before Y we are having D. So D, yes, it is one of the consonants. So now what we have to do? We have to remove this Y. So let's write LAD. Okay, इतना तो हम लिखेंगे ही. Now we are removing Y, and in the place of Y we are writing IES. So now lady, it will be ladies. Okay, so yes, we have to see the last letter, that is Y, and before Y one consonant should be there, then this rule is applicable. According to that we are removing Y, and in the place of Y we are adding IES. Okay, next we are having city. So yes, the last letter that we are having here in this spelling is Y. Before Y we are having T. So yes, T is one of the consonants. So yes, again we are removing Y here. In the place of Y we are adding IES. So this is city, and the plural form will be cities. Okay, next we are having army. So yes, last letter that we are having here is Y. Before Y we are having M. Again, that is one of the consonant. So we have to remove Y, and in the place of Y we have to add IES. So this is army, and the plural form will be armies. Next we are having baby. So yes, the last letter that we are having is Y. Before Y we are having B. Again, that is one of the consonant. So yes, so we have to apply this rule only. According to that we are removing Y, and in the place of Y we are adding IES. So baby, it will be babies. Okay, alright. Now we are having next rule with us, rule number 4. So let's see, let's read. If the last letter of the word is Y and before Y we are having any vowel, it means we are having A, E, I, O or U. Okay, any of these 5 letters, they are known as vowels. Then what we have to do? Then we have to add S to make it plural. So yes, this is the another rule here. So just learn all these rules, students, because we have to see that what letter is there before Y. If before Y we are having any consonant, then we have to remove Y, and in the place of Y we have to add IES. But according to this rule, if we are having any vowel before Y, then we don't need to remove Y, but we just add S at the end of the word to make it plural. Okay, so students, no confusion should be there. Just learn all the rules, and yes, again we are having some examples here to clear this thing. So the first word that we are having here is play. Look at the last letter is Y. Before Y we are having A. So A, yes, we are having in this category of vowel. So we can see that yes, we are having vowel before Y. So how can we convert it into plural? We don't need to remove Y, but we are just adding S. Okay, so play, it will be plays. Right? Next we are having toy. Let's see, last word we are having here Y. Before Y we are having O. Yes, O is one of the vowel. So now we are not removing Y, but we are just adding S, and toy, it will be toys. Next we are having monkey. Last letter is Y. Before Y we are having E. That is again one of the vowel. So because of this reason we have to apply this rule and we have to add S at the end of the spelling. So monkey, it will be monkeys. Okay, next we are having day. Again we are having Y and before Y we are having A. That is one of the vowels. So we have to add S. So day, it will be days. Next we are having key. So look at here, we are having last letter Y. Before Y we are having E. So yes, this rule is applicable here. We don't need to remove Y, but we have to just add S. So key, it will be keys. Okay. Now we are having next rule. So let's see what this rule says. So students, you have to learn all the rules because they are minute difference. Okay, we have to observe that what consonant is what vowel we are having, and according to that we have to apply the rules, because for vowels we are having different rules, for consonant we are having different rules. So just observe the spelling very carefully, just learn all the rules, then only you will be able to do the conversion of singular noun into plural noun, perfectly. So now let's see the next rule that we are having here. If the last letter of the word is O and before O there is any consonant, then we add ES to make it plural. So now the next rule says that we have to look at the last letter. If the last letter is O, right, and one more condition here, that is before O there should be one consonant. So consonant plus O, this combo should be there. Then we have to add ES to convert singular nouns into plural ones. Let's see the examples. The first one is potato. So look at the last letter, we are having T. We are having O, and before O we are having T. T again, it's the one of the consonant. So we have to apply this rule, and according to this rule we have to add ES. Okay, so potato, it will be potatoes. Okay, next we are having buffalo. So yes, last letter is O and before O we are having L. Again, that is one of the consonants. So yes, we have to add ES at the end of the spelling. So buffalo, it will be buffaloes. Okay. Next example, we are having tomato. Last letter we are having O. Before O again we are having one of the consonant. So we have to apply this rule and we have to add ES at the end of the spelling. So yes, tomato, it will be tomatoes. Okay, next we are having mango. So look at the spelling. Last letter we are having O, and before O we are having one of the consonant. So we have to add ES, and yes, mango, it will be mangoes. Now one more example, hero. The last letter is O and before O we are having one of the consonant. So yes, we have to add ES, and hero, it will be heroes. Okay, so look very carefully, the last letter should be O and before O there should be one consonant. Then only we can apply this rule, and according to this rule we have to add ES at the end of the word. Okay. So now we are having some of the exception. So yes, there are some words that are some of the exception of this rule. So let's see what this exception says. There are some words in which yes, we are having O at the end of the word, and before O yes, we are having consonant, but still S is added to make it plural. So students, what was the rule that we just studied? According to this rule, O should be there at the end of the word, and before O we should have any consonant, then we have to add ES, right? But now we are having one exception here, and according to this exception, yes, there are certain words in which we are having O at the end of the word, and before O yes, one consonant is also there, but still we have to add S at the end of the word, and that's why these words are known as some of the exception of this rule. Yes, so yes, students, you have to learn all these rules as well. So let's see the first word. First word we are having photo. Let's see the last letter we are having O. before O we are having T, that is one of the consonant. And now look at the plural form. So what we are doing, we are just adding S, okay, we are not adding ES here, we are just adding S. Why? Because photo, all these words are, you know, in this category of exception. So yes, photo is also the exception of this rule, and this is the reason we are adding only S. So photo, it will be photos. Okay, next we are having kilo. So yes, last letter is O, and before O we are having consonant also, but again we are adding only S. Okay, so kilo, it will be kilos. Next we are having piano. Last letter is O, before O we are having the consonant, but still we are adding only S here, and piano, it will be pianos. Next we are having commando. So yes, last letter is O, before O we are having consonant, but because of this reason that all these words are exception, commando is also one of the exception, so we have to add only S. Okay, so students, you have to learn all these words, you have to learn all the exceptions of the rules also. Okay, moving on, we are having next rule. So let's see. If the last letter of the word is O and before O we are having any vowel, it means again we are having A, E, I, O or U, then we have to add S to make it plural. So yes, according to this rule, the last letter should be O, and before O there should be any vowel, it means there should be A, E, I, O or U, then we have to add S, okay, to convert the singular noun into plural one. Let's see the examples that we are having here. The first one word that we are having here is bamboo. So look at the last letter, we are having O, before O again we are having O, okay, so we can say that we are having vowel here. So what we are doing, we are just adding S here, so bamboo, it will be bamboos. Okay, next we are having portfolio. Last letter is O, before O we are having I, that is one of the vowel, so we have to add S only, so portfolio, it will be portfolios. Next we are having ratio. Last letter is O, before O we are having I, that is one of the vowel, so we have to apply this rule, and according to this rule we have to add S, only S, no ES. Okay, so ratio, it will be ratios. Next we are having studio and then video. So in now again we are having O, and before O we are having I or E. Okay, so we can say yes, vowels we are having in the spelling, so according to the rules we are just adding S. Okay, so studio will be studios and video will be videos. Yes, so students, all these rules are very tricky and very minute differences there. We have to observe that vowel is there, consonant is there, and according to that we have to apply the rules, right? So just learn all the rules, look all the examples that we are having here very carefully. Moving on, we are having another rule with us. So let's see. If the last letter of the word is F or FE, then we have to remove F or FE, and then we have to add VES to make it plural. So again we are having a very important rule here. So according to this rule, we have to look at the last letter of the word, and if the last letter is F or it can be FE also, then we have to remove F or FE, and the place of that we have to add VES to make the plural one. Okay, let's say example. First of all, we are having calf. So let's see. The spelling is C-A-L-F. Look at the last letter, that is F. According to this rule, we have to remove this. So now we are having C-A-L. Okay, so we are removing F, and the place of F we are writing V-E-S. So this is calf, and the plural will be calves. Okay. Next we are having thief. So let's see, again we are having F in the end of the word, so we have to remove F and we have to add VES. So thief, it will be thieves. Okay, next we are having life. So now we are having FE. Okay, so in this rule also we were talking about F also and FE also. So now we are having FE. So we have to remove both the letters. Okay, F and E, both the letters will be removed, and the place of these two letters we have to write VES. So life is singular noun and the plural will be lives. Similarly, next we are having knife. Again we are having FE at the end of the word. So we have to remove both the letters F and E. Both the letters will be removed, and the place of these letters we have to write VES. So here we are having knife as the singular noun and the plural will be knives. Right? Next we are having leave. So last letter we are having F. We have to remove F and we have to add VES. So leave, it will be leaves. Okay, so students, again very important rule we are having here. Just learn the rules, what letters should be there at the end of the word, then what way we have to do, what letters we have to add. Okay. So again we are having some of the exception of this rule. So let's see what exception we are having. The first word is chief. So yes, the last letter we are having F, but now what we are doing, we are not removing F but we are just adding S here. So chief, it will be chiefs. Next we are having believe. Again we are having F but we are not removing F but we are adding just S. So believe, it will be believes. Okay. Next we are having cliff. So again we are adding just S at the end of the word. So cliff, it will be cliffs. Next we are having dwarf. So we are having F but we are not removing F but we are just adding S. So dwarf, it will be dwarfs. Okay, so students, here you have to be very careful. It's not like that you know before F we are having vowel or consonant, because in this spelling we are having E, that is one of the vowel, but here we are having R, that is one of the consonant. So it is not like that before F vowel should be there or consonant should be there. No, these are some of the exception. You have to learn this exception, and in all these words we are not removing F but we are just adding S. Right? Similarly, we are having gulf. So in this spelling also we are just adding S. So gulf, it will be gulfs. Next we are having handkerchief. So we are having F but still we are adding S. So handkerchief will be handkerchiefs. Next is roof and proof. So in these spellings also we have to add S. So roof will be roofs and proof will be proofs. Okay, so these are the exception of this rule, that if F is there or FE is there, just remove these letters and add VES, because in all these words, yes, we are having F but still we are not removing F, we are not adding VES but we are just adding S. Right? So again we are having some of the exception of this rule. Exception means the words where the rule is not at all applicable. Okay, so learn all these words, learn all these exceptions as well as all the rules. Now students, we are having some irregular number. So now in this list we are having some of the number where none of the rules is applicable. हमने अब तक इतने सारे rules पढ़े हैं, but अब हम जो nouns पढ़ रहे हैं उस पे हमने कोई भी rule apply नहीं किया है, but we have to change these nouns according to this only, and we have to learn again all these nouns. Okay, so first of all we are having foot. So it's a singular noun. So what will be the plural? It will be feet. Okay, so F-O-O-T, foot, it will be F-E-E-T. Okay, next we are having goose. That's a singular noun and the plural will be geese, G-E-E-S-E. So yes, we have to do some changes in the spelling. Okay, next we are having louse, so it will be lice. Next we are having man, that is M-A-N, and it's a singular noun and the plural will be M-E-N. Okay, so we are doing some changes. We can see in the vowels M-A-N, it will be M-E-N. Similarly, we are having mouse, so plural of mouse will be mice. Okay, next we are having tooth, that's a singular noun and the plural will be teeth, T-E-E-T-H. We are having some more word. Next is women. Again we are having A, W-O-M-A-N. So women will be W-O-M-E-N. en, right? Next we are having child. So now child, it's a singular one, the plural will be children. Okay, next we are having ox, that's a singular noun, and the plural will be oxen. So students, learn all these words and then you will be able to do the changes in a very perfect manner. So these are known as irregular nouns because you know इनमें हमने कोई रूल अप्लाई नहीं किया है, but we have to learn all the spellings that singular noun में हमें क्या spelling लिखनी है और plural nouns में spellings क्या होती हैं. Okay, so now again we are having some words. So here we are having fish. Plural is also fish. So students, don't get confused. Yes, in our English language we are having certain words. They are same in singular also and plural also. So we are having fish. Fish is a singular noun also and fish is a plural noun also. So if we are saying that you know, in my aquarium there are many fish. So again fish is the singular, it's the plural one also. I can say like this only, that I have one fish in my aquarium, and I can say like this also, that in my aquarium there are many fish. Okay, so fish is a singular noun also, fish is a plural noun also. Similarly, news, and here also we can see news. So news, it is used as singular also, it is used as plural also. Next we are having sheep. So again here we can see that both the spellings are absolutely same. So yes, sheep, it is used as singular also, it is used as plural also. Next in this category we are having deer. So yes, deer, again same spellings because they are similar both in singular and in plural. Okay. Next we are having aircraft. So again we are having aircraft, the same spelling is there, no change because this word is also used similarly. बिल्कुल एक जैसे ही हमें यूज़ करना है, चाहे हम सिंगुलर फॉर्म में यूज़ कर रहे हैं चाहे हम प्लूरल फॉर्म में यूज़ कर रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट वी आर हैविंग स्पीसीज. अगेन स्पीसीज सेम स्पेलिंग इज देयर. नेक्स्ट वी आर हैविंग मूज एंड हेयर ऑल्सो मूज. सो दीज आर सर्टेन वर्ड्स जिसमें हमें स्पेलिंग में कोई चेंज नहीं करना है एंड दे आर वर्ड्स, ऑल दिस वर्ड्स आर यूज as singular nouns also and as plural nouns also. So yes students, you have to learn again all these words. Okay, so students, we have covered all the rules, we have discussed all the exceptions also, we have seen so many examples also, and yes, we have seen some irregular noun also. So we have covered all the things, all the rules that are related with this topic, that is number. Okay, so I hope now this topic number, it is very much clear to you all. Just learn all the rules, go through all the examples that we have discussed, learn all the exceptions also, and yes, all the irregular noun or we can say irregular number. Okay, because ये सारे बहुत tricky चीज़ें होती हैं, exams में generally आती हैं, so you have to be very much prepared for your exam. So this is the reason I am saying just learn all the rules. Okay, and in the next video we will do some practice exercise. So just be with me and see you in the next video. Thank you.